Hey everybody, and welcome to another live stream. My name is Mike Locascio, and I help people maintain their computer and repair their computer. And I'm glad you're with me today. Let's get this camera situated a little better. It should be bright enough. I'm outside, and okay, let's do it that way. Okay, that looks a little better. Yeah, so welcome everybody. Do you want to know how to fix your Wi-Fi or check your Wi-Fi if you have a slow Wi-Fi and see what's up with it? And let's see if we can get it going and work on it for you. My name is Mike Locascio, and I help people with their computers. And welcome to another live stream. What's up there, brother? Hey, what's up with you? I'm doing good. How you doing? It's a beautiful day here in Florida. I hope it's nice where you are. Today I want to talk to you about working stopping. Working stopping. Okay. Nice to see you today's edition. I want to talk to you about Wi-Fi. Working, stopping in. Oh, I got you. Stopping in. Okay. Yeah, it's a little early, and it's my brain isn't 100% functioning. So I'm glad you're stopping in. Always love to have you. You know that. I want to talk to you about Wi-Fi. Anybody that watches this and tunes into this, you're going to be happy to know that you can do something about your slow Wi-Fi. A lot of people have Wi-Fi issues. It's slow and your internet's sluggish and it doesn't connect too good and all these different problems with your router and your modem. And I'm going to tell you, I have some tips to tell you that are going to hopefully make things better. But if not, you'll know how to fix them if you want to do it. There's a lot of reasons why your Wi-Fi could be slow. You could have a really cheap network card that's not very good in your computer. That could be a reason. You could have your Wi-Fi in a bad area, your router, so it's not giving a good connection to the other devices, like a laptop you're using in the next room or 2 rooms over. And that could be a problem. Another problem could be you could have other electrical devices nearby that are interfering with your Wi-Fi. Yep, today's edition, I got that. Thanks a lot for stopping in. I appreciate it. So yeah, and also if your neighbor's Wi-Fi is on, that could be interfering with your Wi-Fi. Most people never think about that, but that's a very, very real thing that happens. Yep, thank you very much. So, what I want to do is, I want you to go and test your Wi-Fi first of all. There's some websites online that'll test your speed, and search in Google, test my Wi-Fi, test my internet speed. There's plenty of websites out there that will test your internet speed for free. And you need to go and you need to test it and write down the numbers. Now, Wi-Fi are they secure? Well, that's another thing, but you know, your router, the new routers you get today are by default, they're secure. That they do the WPA2, and that's automatically set. But and then again, if you have an older router, I would check and see it's possible that you're broadcasting and your signal is not secure. So that's something that you may want to consider also. But right now, I want to tell you that check your speed. And there is another issue, one of the big issues, and an issue that is very common with Wi-Fi, and I see this a lot, about the question of why is my Wi-Fi so slow. One of the big reasons that I've found why people's Wi-Fi are slow is they're paying for slow internet. It's very possible you're paying for slow internet. And in order to have good Wi-Fi, you have to have faster internet. So you might want to talk to your internet provider, get a them, and find out what you're paying for, how much bandwidth they're giving you. Hey there, Jay Silencer. Welcome. Glad you're here. Yeah, you should talk to before you talk to your internet provider, I want you to do a few things first, because the few tips I give you may help you with your Wi-Fi, and then you may not have to do that. I'm doing pretty good. How you doing? And from Redding, California. Oh, nice to meet you. If you're new here, click the bell, subscribe, and share and like and all that other good stuff. Today's edition is a good guy, and I've talked to him before. So yeah, support each other. That's what it's all about. I totally support everybody supporting each other in my live streams. And this is a community YouTube, and we need to get friendly with each other, and we need to support each other, and that's how everybody will grow. I'm pretty new on YouTube, but I'm not new on computers, so I'm glad I'm meeting all these wonderful and interesting people. I have a lot of good people on my channel that subscribe to me, and it's really amazing some of the things you can learn from people on the channel. Okay, and what you want to do before you call your internet provider is, like I said, you can go online and test your Wi-Fi speed. And just remember, the speeds will fluctuate. So I'd say test it a couple times. Every time you test it, your speed is going to be a little different. It's not going to be the same every time, but it will be close to. The numbers will be pretty close. You have an upload speed and you have a download speed. So you want to test. Go to a free site, testmywifi.org, I believe. There's a couple other ones on there. I have it written down inside, so I don't have the information in front of me. But you shouldn't have any problem finding a free Wi-Fi test site. Yeah, it's a beautiful day here in Central Florida. It's sunny, a little breeze, and it's very nice today. It's nice and quiet and comfortable. We have these giant crane birds off to the side. I don't think you can see them, but if they come in my property, you'll see these humongous birds, and they're beautiful birds, and they're cranes, and they're all over this area in Florida, and they're really cool to look at. I also have a video on them that I'm going to put in one of my videos. My internet is pretty good. We have Spectrum. I think you said Netgear router, but it went away, so I didn't see the whole thing. Yeah, the type of routers that are popular today are Netgear. Belkin is good. D-Link is another popular router. I use a Belkin router. I've used D-Link routers. I like Belkin. We always loved Netgear, and it's in the 50s, and I was adopted from West Palm Beach. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, I'm probably about an hour and a half maybe away from West Palm Beach. So yeah, well, actually, no, not West Palm Beach. I'm a couple hours away from there. I'm on the East Coast, and that's on the West Coast. So yeah, I thought you were talking about something else. Okay, good. So yeah, West Palm Beach. Yeah, it's a nice place. I've been there. Um, and yeah, Florida is really nice this time of year. I recommend anybody that wants to come down, visit, live here. It's uh, it's a pretty interesting place. So getting back to the issue at hand, I want you to test your Wi-Fi and see what numbers you come up. Then talk to your internet and see what you're paying for. That I've been in Reading since '97, so I don't remember West Palm Beach. Okay. Well, Florida, we usually have two types of weather generally. Usually hot or hotter. But then we do get some cold and winds and rain and all that in between. So today is nice. It's not hot. It's probably about 79, 80 degrees. It's a very beautiful day here. You just never know what it's going to be like in Florida. It can change at any time. That's what you get used to here. So yeah, test your speed. After you test your speed, we just had our first snowstorm since 2012. Well, I know all about that. I'm from New York. I'm from Pennsylvania area. I lived in Pennsylvania for 20 years. I know about snow. I know about shoveling and driving on the black ice, and I can't do that anymore. That's why I'm living down here in Florida. But yeah, it's kind of rough having all that snow. It looks nice around Christmas, but after that, then it gets kind of old. And I have a lot of friends up north, and they're in New York and places like that. And I'm sure they have snow and cold weather now. So that's why I say this is a good time to be in Florida. Once you talk to your internet provider, find out what you're paying for. Basically, most likely you're paying for slow Wi-Fi. You want to get fast Wi-Fi in order for it to be fast. But there are a couple things you can do in the meantime to see if we can speed it up. Wouldn't hurt to try. And what I suggest you do is, if you're running any big programs and you got things running high resource programs, make sure you shut them off and don't run big resource programs, because those programs will really mess your Wi-Fi up, and they'll really make you lag a lot if you're on Wi-Fi and trying to stay connected to Wi-Fi. And also, make sure you don't have programs running in the background, and make sure you're just doing one thing at a time, not two or three different things. I always tell people, if you want faster internet, yes, you can pay your service provider more money and get more bandwidth, and that's what most people do because they need the portability of Wi-Fi. But if you're on a desktop or a laptop that stays stationary all the time, Ethernet is the way to go. It's a more stable connection, and Ethernet is a faster connection. Your router cord goes from your modem and your router to the back of your computer or the side, and then you have a faster, more stable connection. Yeah, so Wi-Fi is slower than Ethernet. Ethernet is a better connection. Oh, good today. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, and also, if you're new here, I have a lot of videos, and I make videos every couple of days on how to repair your computer and maintain your computer. So keep an eye out and make sure you hit the bell and you get all the notifications and you don't miss anything. Because I do come out with videos a few times a week. I don't have a definite schedule. It really depends on when I have time, and then I'll do a video here and there. But in between that, I do my live streams because it seems like it's easier to do them when I have time. So I'll do probably more live streams now than videos. But I do come out with videos, and you can check my playlist. I have a couple good playlists that have a lot of videos that'll help you with your computer. And doesn't matter what brand you have, what type you have, videos will help you as long as you're on a Windows-based computer. You can learn something and you can really help your have a more happy computer experience. So yeah, once you check those programs out that are running, you want to shut them down. You don't want to run a lot of stuff. And what I recommend you doing is unplug the power from your modem and your router and shut off your computer also, and just keep them shut off. I'd say for about 5 minutes. Keep all three of them off, and there should be a some modems have a little hole in the back of them, and you can, if you look it really close, you'll see a little red thing, and you can take a paper clip and reset the modem by pushing the paper clip against that in that little hole there, and you do that for about 1 minute, and then you let go. That'll reset all the information that's in your modem. Yep, I will do the same for you. Today, anybody that leaves me comments, I always try to get them back and leave comments and watch your videos, because I definitely, that's how we have to do it. That's how you grow on here. We all have to support each other, and I leave a lot of comments for people. Some days I'll just do a short live stream and I'll go around and I'll check everybody's videos out and leave comments. So you definitely want to support people that you're connected with and invite new people to connect to. I do have to get back. So yeah, I mean, YouTube, it works best, I've been told, if you go into it to make friends and to enjoy yourself and to help people. Everybody has something to offer, and you can learn from everybody. So keep an open mind when you go on YouTube, because there's always something that you're going to be happy you ran into. And I check everybody's videos out, and I subscribe to people. I don't subscribe and never hear from them again. I go in there and I like their videos, and I write a comment, and I want to stay connected. We want to have this a community of people that are supporting each other, and that's the best way to do it. It might take a little time, but it's well worth it, because you want to have good relationships with people and get to know people. There's some wonderful people on YouTube, and I've already met some, and I've only been on here since November, so it's been a great experience for me. And even channels that I'm not interested in, I may, click with the person, with the creator, and, we might get along. So that's a good thing too. But give everybody a chance on YouTube. That's something that is real important. And so yeah, and then like I said, close everything out. Now you have everything off. Wait a few minutes. Then you plug in your modem, plug in your router, restart your computer, and just wait till all the lights go on. It's going to take a while. The lights are going to go on, but it takes some time. Modems and routers, they're a little touchy. And once everything is on again, see if your connection is any better. If you have to move the router to a different area where you think it's going to connect better, and you, like I said, also call your internet provider, talk to them about it. You may need to get faster internet, and that might solve your problem. A lot of times that does, but sometimes the equipment needs to be restarted, and that helps a lot of things. Like on Windows 7 computers, when you make changes, a lot of times you have to restart the computer for those changes to take place. And some changes on Windows 10 you have to restart. So restarting everything can do a lot for you. And I've seen it fix issues all the time. So just keep that in mind. If you have a really good advice, I do have to get back to work. It was good seeing you, and thank you for the tips. Oh, sure. Today's edition. You're welcome. You know you're always welcome. Have a great day, and I hope to see you again. I usually do my live streams in the morning, or I do them at night. But people have been asking me a lot about um, networking and wireless, and I thought I would put something out there about it to give everybody a general idea about how these things work. So, yeah, I mean, if you have a cheap router, you might want to upgrade to a better router. There's some really good routers out there. You don't have to spend a fortune. You could spend between 30 and like 60 or $70 and get a really good router. You can get one with antennas or without. Netgear has some nice routers, and Belkin and D-Link, and also Linksys is a big router company. Most people are using Netgear and Belkin, I think, if they buy new these days, because Netgear and Belkin have really come out with some really good routers, and so has D-Link in the last couple of years. And I don't get paid by these companies or anything. I'm not a sponsor. Nobody pays me to say anything. I'm just telling you by experience and working with hundreds of people over the years about fixing their computer and getting people to have their computer run better and your networking better. And I do troubleshoot networks also, so I've seen a lot of different issues. But like I said, the routers today are far better than they were in the past. The connection speeds are faster, and if you have an old router, it's good to look into getting something better. But mostly you need a backyard and Mrs. Naturally. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Hit the bell. All that good stuff. Thumbs up. Appreciate it. After you talk to your internet company, and you could either get faster internet or you can buy a better router. Oh, thanks, Backyard Gardening. It's always good to see you, too. I'm just talking about networking here and your Wi Fi and your wireless network and how to do some troubleshooting on it. And there's some things you can do to check it out and try to make it faster. But like I said, 9 out of 10 times your network's slow. Because you either have an old router, you're paying for slow internet, or your router's not in the right place. You can try to move it to a better area where you might get those signals better to your other computers. Yep, backyard definitely can. I mean, there's so much technical stuff that you can really talk about, but I try to keep things simple. When it comes down to it, it is, 7 or 8 different things why your wireless connection and your wireless internet is not connecting well. The company I use is Bright House. I have Bright House Internet. That's all we have here, either that or AT&T, but I have Bright House Internet. So whoever your internet provider is, you can go online if you have slow Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi connecting issues, or you get dropped, things like that. You can talk to your internet provider, find out what you're paying for, how much bandwidth you're getting, and you may be able to upgrade to a faster internet, or you could upgrade your router. That could help too. Or you can do both. Having a good router, is good. And you want an N-series router. An N-series router is a router that does all different computers and everything. And they have some great routers out today. I've seen them in the stores, and I've seen them online. My Belkin is still kicking, and it's pretty good. I don't have the fastest internet, but it's pretty decent. So I'm happy with the speed. And Also, you can upgrade the memory in your computer. If it's real slow, it'll speed your computer up. May not speed your internet up, but your computer will run faster and your networking will be better if you were to upgrade your memory. That's another option you can do. If you're low on memory, that could be another reason why you have a weak Wi Fi connection because you need at least 4 or 6 gigs of memory today to really do things. M18 took the quality low and low. Yeah, I really most of the time people tell me about AT&T is not too good. I've never had them. I I got the Bright House, which is really the only other choice other than getting a dish or fiber optics. Fiber optics is like the best way to go, but that costs a lot. The colleges and schools have fiber, and that's a much faster connection and more stable. And the government offices usually have fiber optics, and companies are using fiber optics nowadays, so they get a better, faster connection to the internet. Now that's above, you know, wireless, basic wireless routers, and that's above Ethernet, and that is, fiber optics. If you can afford it, great. It is pricey. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with Bright House. I mean, I think I pay like 40 something a month, which is kind of high, but um, we don't have cable TV here, and we don't have all that extra stuff, so I'm basically just paying for the internet, and that's all I use it for. And I have to have internet, so it's kind of like electric and water and all the other things. Some things are things that you got to have. But yeah, they're pretty good, and I guess their service is good. Their tech support is good. They do try to help you, and they will stick with you and they will help you. So yeah, most of them have pretty good tech support. Netgear has very good tech support. Belkin has good tech support also. I think when you buy a new router, they give you like a 30-day warranty. You can pay for more if you want. Usually it's a few dollars more when you buy it, and you'll get an extended warranty. And there's a phone number you can call, and they'll help you set it up and get you started. And if you have problems with your router, you can always call them. Your internet company generally doesn't support routers. Already you use AT and now changed, right? No, I've never had AT&T. I've never had that. I know people that do have it. I have Bright House, and that's the only one I've ever had here. I've had Comcast when I lived in a different area of Florida, but now I moved somewhere else, and now the only options are Bright House and AT&T, and I went with Bright House because I've had them before, and they've been pretty good. So find out what you have, call them, check your speeds, and once you do that, you'll know which direction to go in. But if you have an old router and you're paying for slow internet, you can upgrade the router. You can add more memory to the computer. That's a good option if you don't have a lot of memory. And you can pay for a better Wi-Fi plan where you get more bandwidth. The bandwidth is the amount that you're getting to your computer for you to use. So the more bandwidth you have, the better you are. It's kind of like memory in your computer. The more memory you have, faster it's going to be. So it's pretty much on what you can afford or what your needs are. If you're doing high-end stuff, you need fast internet, you need a good router. If you're doing wireless, you need a good router. Gaming, high-end stuff. Yes, it looks great right now. I'm going live stream. While moving, it's going to be slow motion. Okay. So, yeah, my internet is pretty good. I'm outside on my cell phone, and I'm on a regular Android phone. That's where I make all my videos from. Is my cell phone. I think the quality is pretty good. Everybody says the sound is good and the video is good, so I don't really have any need right now, and I don't need to buy a fancy camera or anything like that. So I use my phone for everything, and I have a little tripod that I carry around with me, and I use in my office when I do YouTube, and it seems to work pretty good for me. So yeah, I'm sticking with what works, and that's pretty it. That's pretty much it. So there is some simple things and simple approach to look at your Wi-Fi, and I hope you got those some good tips. Those tips that I gave you, I hope you do something with them. If you have a slow Wi-Fi connection or slow internet, try those different things, and you'll get the answer and end up with better Wi-Fi and faster speed. Oh, you're very welcome, backyard. Hope it helps people. That's really my goal, is to help anybody that needs it. So, hey, so that's really pretty much the end of the Wi-Fi tutorial. I'm going to get back to computer cleaning and any computer repairs. Anybody needs anything, make sure you hit the bell icon if you're here, and subscribe, like, share my video. There's always people out there that need help with their computer, your friends, your family, other people, and your other subscribers to you. Um, share my video, and they're going to be grateful. Yes, I live in Florida. That's where I am. Where do you live? I live in Central Florida, on the East Coast. Yeah, the weather's beautiful today. Texas, okay, so yeah, you're in a place that gets hot also. Yeah, I've never been to Texas, but I have friends that live there. Everything's bigger in Texas, right? That's what they say. But I'm glad you're here. Does any? I hope you get some value out of this video, and you can pass it on to your friends, family, and anybody that has a computer and wants to maintain it and have it last longer, have it work better, your network work better. That's what I do. I strive to bring good videos and good advice to everybody, and hopefully people will pass that on to their friends and their family and just anybody they know that can fix their computer. 9 months the weather is nice, but 3 months really cold. Yeah, Florida is, we have hot weather here, and like the summer it's really hot. And then we get the little bit of cold, and then rain in the summer and stuff like that. This is the best I think we've had like all year. Right after like in the midwinter, it gets nice. In the spring, it stays a little bit cooler before the summer hits. And that's when all the snowbirds leave when it gets hot, or a little before it gets hot. But I've been living here about a little over 8 years now, and I enjoy it. I like getting up in the morning, going out, and it's always, most of the time it's sunny, and you can't really beat that. That's for sure. And we have the beaches, and there's a lot of nice things in Florida, and palm trees everywhere. We got wild animals and all kinds of cool things in Florida. and I'm glad I'm here. I do enjoy it, and it's a pretty good place to live. I'm just sitting out my porch. I have a screened-in porch, so I don't have to deal with the bugs. I have a cat somewhere running or laying down somewhere, probably sleeping out here. But it's a nice place to live. Everywhere you go has its ups and downs, but overall, it's okay here. So back to computer repairs. When you have there's some. I've been there 2 times. Rocks Beach is fantastic. I've never heard of that. That might be on the West Coast. Rocks Beach. Yeah, there's a lot of beaches, a lot of nice beaches here, all over Florida. East Coast, West, more south. There's a lot of beaches. Usually, if you go more south, you get the beaches with the whiter sands. We have Cocoa Beach here, and they have nice white sands. That's not far from me. I'm only about 20 minutes from Cocoa Beach. It's a pretty famous beach everybody goes to. Without giving my exact location. You shouldn't give your exact location on YouTube. But I do live in Central Florida. I'm about an hour from Disney World and all the parks. So I'm not too far from all that. And it's a good area, and it's also good for business, computer repair. A lot of people rely on their computers and need to keep them running, so I usually stay busy. Oh, thanks. Yeah, we have all kinds of stuff. We have orange trees in the back, and lemon tree, and all really nice plants and bushes here. It's great. We don't do too much maintenance. You really don't have to. They surprise you. The bushes will come out, and flowers, and really nice. I also have a big palm tree in the front of my house. Hi, Nike. Here you go. Thank you very much for coming in. We're having a great day. I'm sitting outside on my porch. It's a beautiful day here in Florida. And I'm just relaxing with the cat. Cat's looking for birds. And we're talking about networking today and computer repair. Yep, so everybody hit the thumbs up. And like I said, if you, oh yeah, sorry about that. I hope your weather gets better. Share the live stream with your friends, bring other people to the live stream, and, hopefully you can benefit from the tips that I give to keep your computer running good. If you have any problems with your computer, you can always let me know, and I'll see if I can help you. But yeah, you got to maintain your computer, keep it running good. Make sure you keep the fans clean too, to keep it running cooler. Most of my videos I talk about the importance of keeping your fan running clean and running cooler. A clean computer fan means that your computer is going to be running cooler. You have a fan on the CPU, on the motherboard, and you want to keep that clean and the heatsink clean of dust. Just take a Q-tip or something like that and take the dust off. And make sure you hold the fan while you're doing it. You don't want the fan to spin while you're cleaning the fans. Keep holding and then get all the dust off them. You could even use a little paintbrush or something like that. That works pretty good to clean your computer fans. And any dust that's on the motherboard, the components, make sure you get some canned air, compressed air, and clean that off too. You want to keep the motherboard and the video card clean of dust, so they don't get hot either. Because your computer gets hot and you want to keep it as cool as possible. And having clean fans is one way to do it. Also, keeping your computer in a well ventilated area. If you have a laptop and also and it gets a little hot, you can always buy a laptop pad, and that has fans on it. You can sit the laptop on there. Make sure your power setting is on high performance. That'll give you a little bit more power. And when you're not using it, shut it completely down. Let it cool off. I see a lot of people using their laptop and putting it on sleep or hibernate. If you're not going to use it anytime soon, you're better off just shutting it down. If you use it constantly throughout the day, I can understand sleep mode and hibernate mode because you're going to get right back on it. But if you're just sitting there running, it's not a good idea. Your components are still getting hot. So when you're not using your computer, shut it off. When you're not driving your car, you have it off. It's the same thing for a computer. And a computer needs maintenance too, just like a car. If when you bought your computer it was running fast and a year or two later you notice that it's getting slow, it's not because of the computer it's getting slow, it's because of your software. So you have to clean your software in order for it to get faster again and speed it up. Your software is what makes your computer slow. And if you have a bad internet too, like we were talking about earlier. But there's ways to check that out, as I said before. But the computer has a lot to do with it also. You want to clean out all your temp files, you want to do disk scan, you want to do defragmentation to your computer, you want to have antivirus, spyware remover, you want to clean your registry, you want to have all these tools, just like a mechanic would on a car, to maintain and repair things. And most of them are free, so you don't have to pay for them. And I always tell people, make sure you have your antivirus, your spyware remover, all that stuff. Sometimes I might be rambling on, but it's that important when you have a computer. You want to keep it safe and you want to keep it clean. Files and a lot of junk that can accumulate go into your programs, and what you don't use, get rid of. So we are a colleague. I'm an engineer of computer, over 20 years self-employed. That's great. Yep. So you're 20 years. Yeah, I've been working on computers for over 20 years myself. And yep, it's good to have people that work on computers that are interested in them. Okay, backyard, great to see you. And you have yourself a safe day. And I will see you next time. Thanks for coming by. And you take care of yourself. Well, those are really important things to do. And when you come to my channel, you're going to get tips on how to maintain your computer and repair your computer. You can look at my art, YouTube art, and that's what it says over there. Thank you very much. I'll do my best. Seems like the weather is on our side. I'm probably going to go down to the beach later and just relax. Maybe get something to eat, look at the waves, and just, relax. Nice relaxing day. So there you have it. If you have any computer questions, any tips of your own, anything that your computer's doing that you want to know about, and how to maybe repair that, if you have any computer questions at all, you can leave it in the comments and I will be glad to answer them and get back to you. And make sure you watch my live streams and watch all my videos. Check out my playlist. I have a few playlists, and those playlists will teach you a lot. I have playlists about my business, and I also have playlists of computer repair, all different things, anywhere from repairing your hard drive to installing memory to oh, what computer to buy, and it just goes on and on. So there's a lot of information there, and I keep on coming out with information all the time, and I will keep providing everybody with the best information and the best things that the people want to check out about their computer. I'm going to be doing some editing later, and that's one thing that I am learning and I'm trying to learn. I might not have enough patience for it, or I don't know what it is, but I need somebody to help me do editing because I'm not very good at it. I'm just like the average person looks in a computer and is like, huh, what's all that? When I look at that shortcut screen, that's how I feel. Huh? How do I edit? But that's something that I want to do to my videos. I want to learn how to edit them. I have an intro I want to put in there in my videos, so I need to learn how to do that. That's really one of my goals, is to learn how to edit, and I want to have an outro. If anybody can make me one that's watching this video, contact me. I'd like to have a nice little outro, just saying goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe and all that good stuff. Have a great weekend too. Backyard, you take care. Yeah, we have 5 thumbs up, I see. I'm seeing 5 thumbs up. If your computer's running slow, make sure you check your memory. Make sure you should clean your temporary internet files, clean your history, clean programs running in the background. Take off programs off your hard drive that you don't use, that could be slowing your hard drive down. If you don't use them or don't want them, make sure you remove them. Run your antivirus, run your spyware remover, clean your registry out, clean your Chrome browser history, and it should run better. All these things together will really help you. And if you need more tips, check out my playlist, watch a few videos. I have videos on just about every subject, anywhere from RAM to display cards, video cards. I have videos on how to cut and paste, what computers you should buy, what hard drives are good, and all kinds of different videos. So you can find your answer in there, or you can ask me, and I will be glad to help you. So for now, thank you for watching the live stream. This is Mike Locascio from MSL Computer Service. I will see you in the next live stream. Thanks for coming, and have a great day.